What's going on, guys? Freddy here, and today I'm bringing you a Smite video. This is going to be a Cupid God guide to play him most effectively, and right off the bat here I'm going to show you guys a quadra kill that I got with him. There's one down, Hell steals that one, two down right here, Kilkukan's running, get him, and then Susano, very low health, so am I though, but I win. I get the quadra, almost a penta, but Hell stole that one, but it's whatever, it was still badass. So, today, I'm going to be showing you how to use Cupid so you guys can also get quadra kills, penta kills, triple kills all the time like this and do incredible amounts of damage like I'm doing right here with these 500 damage crits like every other shot. And Cupid is just such a great god for doing an incredible amount of damage, but he's a bad god in the sense that he takes a ton of damage. He If you do build a damage build, then he's going to be very squishy. And right now you can see level 20, I have 1885 health. That's not very high at all. Like, level 20 mages with their maxed out abilities can like two-shot you sometimes with their abilities, and it's kind of hard to play him successfully if you don't know what you're doing. So that's what I'm going to teach you guys how to do today. So right off the bat, I wanted to show you guys a picture of my stats so you guys can see how reliable of a source I am because of how much I do play Cupid. So yeah, here's that picture right now. As you can see in the top left, I have 1,048 kills, 875 assists, and 59 wins, and I'm God Mastery 7. I do have a lot of time played on Cupid. That's mainly because I love him. He's like the best god in my opinion. I know he's not the best god in the game, but he's the god I'm the best with, so I use him all the time. And as you'll see in the background, this is a different game right now than the last one. But in this game, I go like something crazy, like 28 and 4 or something like that. So right off the bat, we're gonna get into the build that I use for Cupid. And like I said, I personally use a very high power, physical power build, and a high lifesteal build, and a high critical chance build, and all this together makes Cupid a very strong opponent to play against. Like his auto attack does incredible amounts of damage towards like mid to late game. So like early game, we're gonna be relying on your abilities, your Fields of Love, ultimate, and your Heart Bomb to kind of duo kill enemies, and that is very, very good in an early game, but late game you're just incredibly powerful. And anybody going up against you is definitely going to be a little scared because they know what you're capable of. So right off the bat in the build, every game I use the same build because I know you're not supposed to do that, but I do that because I love this build so much. And it works just about against everybody, honestly. So the first thing I buy every game is the Devourers Gauntlet. This is a buy that it stacks. The item has stacks, and to get these stacks, you have to get 1 stack per minion kill and 5 stacks per player kill. And you can add up to 75 stacks, and once you get that high, you just get an incredible amount of lifesteal and stuff like that. So this item does give you lifesteal and physical power, which is a great ability to have that for Cupid because he has low health and he does a lot of damage. So you just want to keep on healing him kind of by his lifesteal, which is very helpful to have. And the second buy I get is the Warrior Tabby Boots. They give you increased movement speed, like most boots do, and they give you they also give you increased physical power, which is, again, one of the best things on Cupid. I'm going to say that every time, because it is. The next thing I get is Rage. It is another item that gives you physical power, just like almost every item on this list. And but also the big thing it gives you is crit chance. So crit chance with Cupid is such a good thing to have because you can just melt through enemies by hitting crit after crit after crit on them, and it's so satisfying just seeing all those super high numbers from your auto attack. And yeah, so definitely go for these crit items that I'm saying right now. The next item is Deathbringer. It's a pretty expensive item in the grand scheme of things, but it gives you crit and physical power again. So the crit now, once you have both these items, you're going to get a critical hit like once every like 2 shots, 100%. There's like no doubt in my mind. Maybe you'll get one every 3 if you're really unlucky, but you'll definitely get so many crits you just won't even pay attention anymore. It's mostly crits. And then the next thing you really want is, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. You guys might roast me in the comments, but it's Jotun's Wrath, I think it's called. It gives you power, mana, penetration, and cooldown. So this is such a good ability because like that is so much stuff that you get from that. It's ridiculous. The power, obviously, physical power, Cupid, we need it. Mana, more mana. There's nothing wrong with more mana. Use your abilities a lot more. And penetration, that'll get through those tankier people's armor and like physical defense items that you're stacking on your end. So then you're going to get a cooldown reduction as well from that item. So you'll be able to use your heart bomb faster, your super faster, and all your abilities faster, which is super useful. And then the last item we get is the ASI, which is it gives you lifesteal, attack speed, and physical penetration. And the lifesteal, again, very useful because you can heal yourself pretty fast by just killing minions, which is super useful. And then attack speed, that's obvious, you just shoot faster, and more physical penetration to get through those heavier tanks again at late game, which is going to be very needed. So that's pretty much the build. You guys can swap some stuff in and out for, like, if you want like maybe a more tanky Cupid, maybe you can take a physical power item off and then put like a defense item on. It's up to you guys, but that's just the build I like. Now we're going to get into the abilities, and Cupid has some really strong abilities. Some of the strongest in the game, if you can argue that. So his first ability, disclaimer, I'm playing on PlayStation. I play console Smite, not PC, and so I'm using like square, X, circle, and triangle for my abilities. And on PC, I know it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4, something like that. I'm not positive about that, but and also this build, I'm not sure how well it works in Conquest because I don't play Conquest. That's just another disclaimer. So just like Arena, Joust, Clash, all those game modes, this works great. Trust me, I play those all the time. But I just never really got into Conquest for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, the abilities. Your first ability, my square ability, maybe your 1 or whatever, is Heart Bomb. And Heart Bomb is such a good ability for like everything. You shoot it like a normal attack, and then it will attach to the person that you hit. And then that will slow them, and it will explode and do damage to them. And if you upgrade it a good amount, it'll do a really decent amount of damage, and it can secure so many kills for you. Excuse me, I'm sick. But it will secure so many kills for you that you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't have it. So that's a great ability. And then your second ability is Share the Love. So now this is the ability that Cupid has, that he can just throw down hearts, and if his teammate or him walk over it, he gets health and they get health, or they get health. Whoever walks over it. So that's very useful to so you don't have to back every time you get weak or something, so you can just heal yourself. And also, if your teammates walk over it, then you get mana back. I think it's like 30 mana that you get back from it. And this is really useful because if you're low on mana, just pop some hearts out, and then it'll make back the mana you use on that ability, plus you'll get extra mana that you just earn from them walking over it. So all in all, that's a really good ability just to use at any point in the game, honestly. And then your third ability is called Flutter. Now this is one of the best dashes in the game, in my opinion, and you can use it to go into fights, you can use it to exit fights and stay alive, you can use it to catch people that are running away from you, and if you do use it, as soon as you get done using it, you get an extra attack speed for a short period of time. So that is why you would ever use it to engage in a fight, is so you get extra attack speed. But that's not really needed, so I always save mine for the escape. Like, if I go too deep maybe and I need to get out of there fast because I have like no health, I just use it to get like back to safety. Or if like someone's really low on the enemy team and they're running away from me to get back to a tower or something, I'll dash at them so I can catch them and kill them that way. So again, super good ability. It's called Flutter. And then the next ability, which is your ultimate, I call it super. It's your ultimate though. It's called Fields of Love. Now this is one of the best supers in the game, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinions, because it has such a big radius, and when the enemies are inside of it, it slows them, number one. Whenever it blows up, it does a lot of damage, number two. And number three, it will stun them if you have your passive up, which is another thing to talk about right now. Cupid's passive is okay, I keep saying one of the best in the game, but to me, in my opinion, I love Cupid's passive. So you'll see in the bottom left, you can see 8 hearts. And once you hit an enemy, one of those hearts will fill up. So if you hit an enemy 8 times, you'll be fully stacked on your hearts, and you'll have this heart like circling around Cupid. So that's how you know you're fully stacked. And then if you are stacked fully, you can use your heart bomb, and then once the heart bomb explodes, it will stun your enemy, which is super useful. I get most of my kills because I stun them with the heart bomb and then just destroy them with my crit hits. Honestly, that's how I get my kills. And also, if you're stacked and you use your super, it will stun them as well for a while, and that's also super useful. Okay, now we're gonna get into the ability chains. So Cupid has some incredible power, and the best way to utilize his power is to use your ability chains. So the first one that you're always going to want to use is your Fields of Love, which is your ultimate. Put that down, and it will slow the enemy, so then you can assure that you're going to hit your heart bomb, and then once they're slowed by the Fields of Love, hit your heart bomb on them. All this is going to do damage. Then the Fields of Love will explode, stunning them if you have your passive charge, which you should. And then your heart bomb will explode, probably killing them. 9 times out of 10 it's going to kill them, unless they're like some super tanky character. All the squishies in the game, they can't handle that at all. Like, most hunters, mages, if they're not building health and stuff like that, they're not going to survive. So it's just a super good way of securing a kill. Like that. So that's the biggest combo chain you can use with Cupid. But it does kind of suck that you don't get your ultimate back for a while, so you kind of have to wait to do that. But the other way to use your ability super usefully is, like I said before, you just stack your passive and then hit them with your heart bomb, and then just eat away at their health with your crit hits, because that is just, it's such an easy kill. It's just so ridiculous how easy you can kill people. And like here I'm 1v1ing Bologna in this game, and she just can't stand a chance. Like, I stun her with a heart bomb and she's done. She's out. And it's just so easy like that. It's such a fun god to play. So after you get down the ability stacks, then you're probably going to be a pretty good Cupid player. So really all you need to know is the build and the oh, I forgot something. The relics. So, me personally, I use Sanctuary and what's the other one called? Crap. I don't know. It's Sanctuary and this guy in the green hood. I don't know what it's called. but it heals you and it gives you mana. So those are both two very good relics on Cupid because Sanctuary makes you invincible for 2 seconds. 2 seconds doesn't sound like much at all, but sometimes it'll give you a little bit of time so you can get away enough to use your Flutter to get even farther away. So you can just secure and escape, pretty much. And then also you can use, it's called Meditation. That's what it's called. The green one's called Meditation, which Cupid, again, swishy character. So the more health you can get and the more mana you can get, the better. So if you're in a tight situation, you can pop your Meditation and heal yourself and all your teammates around you. And it's super useful, super reliable, and stuff like that. So great relic to have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure to use those ability combos and build crit on Cupid. Cupid's so good with crit. Just try it out and leave down in the comments how you enjoyed it. And if this video helps you out in any way, like makes you a better Cupid player at all, or just teaches you something you might not have known in the past about Cupid, then leave it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one on Smite and a bunch of other games that I play. So it's been Freddy. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.